Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for week 8 of WTP promotions here on WrestlingGM. My god, have we got a cracking card for you to come on Sunday. It's the grand pay-per-view. We've got TakeOver, we have got Rampage, and we have got the pay-per-view. Basically 3 nights of pay-per-view as we do it on here. But before we get to that, we have got this week's breakdown, Culture Shock and Legends show. And we have some championship matches. We have some finale of some tournaments, as easy as for me to say. And yeah, I am really looking forward to not just recording this, but the next one as well. Of course, I've already recorded it. I just haven't reacted to it. I haven't done the live com or anything like that yet. But yeah, we have this week's breakdown, Culture Shock and Legends. That's why this week's video is, of course, shorter, because we use Next Gen and Rampage for the pay-per-view matches. So here we go with breakdown. We start with Cage Lazarus and Jack Lazarus. They're going to have a match at some point tonight. They're making it official there. And Blake Monroe is the brand new Women's United States Champion. She defeated Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez. So Blake Monroe's first championship in game. Really awesome stuff. Then she gets ambushed by Julia. So that's going to be a match going forward. So looking forward to that. We then get an in-ring promo from the Bucks and Kenny Omega, the Elite. They are going to have a championship match at the pay-per-view, defending the trios titles as well. RVD defeats Magnus in a pretty put-together match, and then Gunther comes in and attacks him. Then we get a locker room chat for Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks before the Usos defeat the Lazarus brothers. Seth Rollins then attacks Austin Awesome backstage. Of course, it's Seth Rollins, he always does. Cody Rhodes then cuts an in-ring promo. Then he is attacked by Seth Rollins, of course he is. They're going to have a match at some point. Is it tonight or Culture Shock? Honestly, can't remember. Drew McIntyre then defeats Jacob Fatu, retaining the television championship. Of course, I already explained what happened there. In-ring promo there from Oba. And see, I'm just going too quick for this. Can't keep up with it. Paige and Tiffany then have a handshake. The Dudleys then defeat American Alpha. Then we get a backstage promo from Cesaro and Sheamus. Then we do have that match. Cage Lazarus loses to Jack Lazarus, but via DQ, because the Lazarus brothers come in and attacked their dad, Jack. John Cena then defeated Kenny Omega in the main event. We had some interference from Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, and I think maybe Cody as well. There you go. That is breakdown done. And yeah, the viewership thing, we're not really taking much notice of at the moment. So there you go. There you go. So we do have feuds. We have other bits to look to. So yeah, I think one of them, was it Legendary? No, it does go to Legendary though. But yeah, I kind of spoiled that for you now. But yeah, there you go. Right, we have Culture Shock now. So Roman Reigns, don't have much for him at the minute. He attacks Daniel Bryan backstage, or Bryan Danielson I should say. See how that develops. Ambrose then defeats Strowman. He is the brand new United States Champion, so that tournament is now finished. Harwood and Wheeler then cut a backstage promo. That is followed by the Hardys defeating the Darling brothers, the younger Darlings I should say. And then the Dandridges attack them. They, of course, have their match at the pay-per-view to culminate that tournament. Then we get an announcement. AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley are going to be in the Rampage World Heavyweight Championship match. So that is now a 6-way involving these two. So something for them at the pay-per-view. Then we have a inter-promotional match here. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks versus Bayley and Charlotte Flair. Because they both lost, they both won, they both in the match at the pay-per-view. Will Ospreay then cuts a backstage promo. He is attacked by MJF. They will have a match at the pay-per-view for the International Championship. That is going to be on night 1. Asuka then defeats Britt Baker. She is the brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Then Britt Baker is attacked by Eve Torres. Yeah, she just lost the title and then you get attacked. CM Punk then defeats Carl Fletcher. He is going to be facing Hangman Adam Page for the Legacy Championship. AJ Lee then defeats Rhea Rip. Doesn't defeat her. Just challenges. So Bryan Danielson comes round. He challenges Roman Reigns to a match later on tonight. And if Roman wins, he joins the match at the pay-per-view, making it a triple threat. And Kevin Owens is the special guest referee. Christian Cage then defeats The Miz and then is attacked by Edge. They're going to have a match at the pay-per-view, as well as the Darling brothers who cut a backstage promo. Brock Lesnar then announces he's going to be leaving Culture Shock and heading to Legends. I think that's a really good move, if I'm honest. Don't have much for him on here, so it just makes a lot of sense, if I'm honest. Can I say, if I'm honest, any more times? Meh, we'll see. Cody Rhodes then defeats Seth Rollins. I knew this match was coming. I just couldn't remember if it was on Breakdown or Culture Shock. There it is. And then Austin Awesome attacks Seth Rollins after the match. And then we have an in-ring brawl from Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes. So this match is going to be awesome at the pay-per-view. And then Roman Reigns does defeat Bryan Danielson. And he has made the match of the pay-per-view a triple threat between Kevin Owens, Bryan Danielson, and Roman Reigns. So we got 100 for that. Everything on there was pretty much perfect. It's just a promo from FTR that let us down a bit. I really don't know why, if I'm honest. But according to that, we got top marks. So not going to complain there. Now, the tournament for the United States Championship has now finished. So I'm pretty sure we finish it in-game like anytime now. It must be coming up now. Yeah, so we've got that match of the pay-per-view. We've got that match of the pay-per-view. We've got the finale of these two on TakeOver. And then complete the tournament, and Ambrose wins another, is that 25,000? I mean, can't complain, can you? Anyway, the finale of this video kicks off with Legends. Finale kicks off with Legends. That makes no sense at all. Anyway, Beth Phoenix defeats Mickie James there. Batista then cuts a backstage promo. Shawn Michaels then defeats Sting. So I kind of wish I could stop this and just say. So basically, there's going to be a stop the clock challenge matches between all 6 competitors. Shawn Michaels defeats Sting in that 12 minutes. And then there's 2 other matches. Whoever basically wins their match quickest enters the chamber last at the pay-per-view. Goldberg then destroys Mark Henry. The Rock defeats Kurt Angle in, I think that's 15 or 16 minutes. So at the minute, it's still Shawn Michaels entering the chamber last. So we've got Stone Cold and Triple H to come later tonight. We then cut an in-ring promo for Booker T and Goldust. And then Lita attacks Victoria backstage, obviously adding to their feud. Tommy Magnum then defeats Elias. It's actually Elias's first match for us. And then he is actually confronted backstage. Oh, I thought he was confronted backstage. Oh no, it happens a bit later. Anyway, Chyna and Jazz cut an in-ring promo. Then, yeah, Tommy Magnum's confronted by Abyss in the Big Show. So I think we may be getting a trio there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Billy Gunn and Chuck then defeat Jado and Jado. I think we might have had that match a few weeks ago. I really need to keep track on who faces who. Really do. It's getting a bit silly now. Anyway, Trish defeats Lita in a semi-main event. That wasn't for the title. And then Triple H wins, but it's not fast enough. So Shawn Michaels will enter the chamber last. And then we get a 3-on-3 brawl with the faces and the heels of that match. Yeah, just battering each other. And there you go. I think this is where we check the feuds to see that it's actually moved up to Legendary. The 6-way at the pay-per-view. Which I think that is going to be main eventing night 1. So yeah, that's at Legendary. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Get your drinks ready. I mean, I know it's still 2 days away, but the pay-per-view is so close. You're going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Ciao for now.